I recently was able to complete a lot of goals and a dream. So what now? I want to take you back to the beginning of 2024. Well, technically 2023. I'd somehow heard of a few gaming marathon events, and I got to be part of a commentary team for at least one. And that really put the idea into my head. So if you're a gaming or a speedrunning fan, or you know someone who is, then you might have heard of Games Done Quick, GDQ. It might be shocking to hear that there are other events done by other organizations for just as charitable causes. So after I did the commentary for one run, I started looking into other events that I could be part of, and I found a couple in Pixels for People and Fast Pace for Headspace. Doing those events was a blast, and it really helped me decide on some goals for 2024. Before I tell you about those, however, this video is sponsored by me. If you're a fan of randomized games, speedrunning, or even speedrunning randomizers, you would really enjoy my streams. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, and the best way to stay in the loop is following me on Twitch, subbing to me on YouTube, or even joining Discord. Joining the Discord not only gets you those notifications, but also you get to be part of a really great nerdy community that encourages people to pursue their legal interests and passions. Check out the description for links to everything. Anyway, back to the video. 2024 was approaching, and as everyone does, I was setting some goals. Having come off the heels of doing two great events, I just had that itch. I wanted to do more events like that, especially if they're raising money for charity. I believe that using what you're good at to raise money for a good cause is a great way to use your talent and help take you out of your own mind. It's no secret that content creators can sometimes get in their own head about how good their content is. Or worse, they start to see themselves as the main character of everyone's story. Doing work for charity is a great way to keep yourself humble. So I start 2024 and I want to do more events. I wanted to do one run each quarter, so a total of 4 runs in the event of the whole year. That's a really good goal, and it's something that I think I can reasonably have some control over. See, I like to set goals that I have a direct effect on as much as I can. I don't like setting year goals based on views, followers, and subscribers. These are things that really I only have an ancillary effect on. I can make the world's best content, and I do, but if the website's stars don't align, then I can only do so much. So I don't like setting a lot of goals based on that, because my success or failure isn't entirely based on my own actions. So I thought it was a really good idea to set it on events. Well, as it would happen, I haven't got to do 4 runs in this year. This year I've got to do 9 runs in multiple events. So I crushed that goal, and most of them were charity events as well. So my goals were being met, and honestly, that feels hella good. Now, I do think that having a long-term milestone is a good thing. See, I think that everyone can have goals, milestones, and dreams. So we know the goals, but what are milestones? Well, I set my milestone of getting 100 subs on YouTube. It's a milestone that is the start of a journey, and thanks to everyone here, we recently hit that. And now we're on to the next milestone of 200. Milestones are goals detached from time, so we achieve them as we're going through our journey, but they are not the end of the road. So, for my dream, we need to go back in time, a long time ago, 2016. I was on YouTube and stumbled across a gaming channel that was hosting a tournament for an SNES game I played as a kid. Seeing this video, I can say with full sincerity that it changed the course of my life. This video is The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, randomized. And that channel was speed gaming. See, this was before randomizers were as popular as they are now. So seeing a game that I was really familiar with, that was played in a way that was new each time, changed the way I saw the game. It made me want to play that game that way. So when I started my streaming journey, I started with randomized Zelda. So this one video helped form the content that I make today. See, the speed gaming channel showed me that people could be into playing games fast and racing. You know, in 2016, the most gaming content that I consumed was in the form of Let's Play channels like Game Grumps, Achievement Hunter, HC Bailey, and many others. And all of those games were just playing the game either in a linear fashion or where they were making games out of the games they were playing. None of them were racing, and none were trying to play it as fast as they could. So seeing a channel that was dedicated to playing games fast changed the way I thought of those games. So from that day, it was a dream to be on speed gaming in some form. And later down the road, my dreams would expand to being on the speed running holy trinity: games done quick, speed gaming, and RPG limit break. If you're a speedrunning fan or even just a fan of games, you've probably at least stumbled past one of these channels. From raising money for Doctors Without Borders, racing, and playing RPG games fast, these channels spoke to me. So my dream was to do something with these three channels. In the past few years, I've been able to do commentary and hosting for RPG Limit Break and the Earthbound Super series. So that's one dream realized. But this last month or so, depending upon when I get this video out, I got to be on this proverbial speed gaming stage. I applied to be part of their SNES Superstars Marathon, and I managed to not just get one run into the marathon, but two runs: Chrono Trigger and Earthbound. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on the runs, since you can either watch them on my channel or theirs. Both would be great. Let them know that I sent you. Maybe I'll get another event. So, you know how actors or musicians take pictures of their name on the marquee when it's up there for the first time? I had that moment when Speed Gaming posted their video of my run. My name was right there in the title of the video, on a channel that literally changed the trajectory of my content and my interests. And I'm not gonna lie, seeing that brought a small tear to my eye. See, like a lot of creators, imposter syndrome hits hard, especially after doing awesome stuff. And I was worried that I wasn't doing enough or wasn't good enough. But here my name was on the proverbial headline. And yet that felt really good. So I've completed several goals, I've met a milestone, and I've achieved a dream. So what's next? Well, I don't know. I think keep moving forward, doing events and helping raise more money for charity. And I still have the dream of being on the GDQ stage. So right now, one of my main goals is to learn more speedruns and expand my library of runs possible. So if you've been keeping an eye on my streams or anything like that, you've probably seen a few new speedruns going on. So I think in summary, set goals you can achieve through your effort, milestones you can achieve over time, and dreams you can reach for as you climb your mountain to glory. Let me know down in the comments below what your goals, your milestones, or dreams are. I think that as a community, we can achieve what we set out to do. We just need people to walk and talk with. Thanks for watching.